Learn to rest here as awareness. No matter what is going on in your experience, no matter how chaotic or hectic the current experience is, no matter if it's calm, peaceful, blissful, no matter what is the nature of the thoughts that are arising, if there's a lot of mind versus if there's just a calm mind, regardless of what is arising, you rest here as the awareness of that which is arising. Rather than identifying as the body, which is always running around in experience, going places, becoming something, experiencing something. For this body, there's a yesterday. For this body, there's a tomorrow. For this body, there's a story. There's desire, there's resistance, there's fear. Rather than identifying yourself as that, which is always moving about in experience, learn to rest here as the awareness of even the body and all experience. For this awareness that you are, there is no yesterday or tomorrow. This awareness is always here. This awareness is not going anywhere. Going somewhere is perceived within awareness, which is always right here, as it always is. So when we identify ourselves as the body running around and doing all these things, taking all this action, going all these places, then we identify our sense of self as an object within awareness. And now, because this object is temporary, because this object has limitations, because this object itself is just mere phenomena that is coming and going, changing, now we live in a state of fear, anxiety. Now we feel limited, full of lack, always wanting and resisting. All it takes is for you to recognize what you really are in this moment, resting as what you already truly are. By seeing in this moment, what is it that is aware of my experience? Right? Is it the body that is aware of my experience? Not really, because the body itself is seen, is observed to change within awareness. Is it the mind, then, that is aware? But I am aware of mind. I am aware of my thoughts. Right? So what is this I that is aware of the body and the mind and my experience? Rest as that. You are already that. The moment you identify with what is happening or what the body is doing, then you fall into object referral, object identification, mind identification. And then you suffer that, Self-abidance requires you to abide as the self, as what you already are, with that which is effortless. So always in this moment, resting and identifying as the awareness within which all activity is unfolding. Now, even when the body is doing a lot of action, there's an awareness of that. And I am the awareness, not what is going on, not the activity which is unfolding. Now, when the mind is turbulent and attention is scattered, I am the awareness of that. I am not that which I perceive. Right? When mind is turbulent or when there's fear, that is arising in awareness. I am the awareness. I am not touched by the activity that is occurring within me. No longer can phenomena, activity, mind take you away from what you truly are and place you in a limited identity which suffers. When you rest as the awareness, now you can watch everything unfold and not constantly be pulled into these limited states. And now even the body, even the mind take on the qualities of awareness itself. They become more aligned with just that peace, that happiness, that sense of togetherness, oneness. Rather than awareness contracting itself and taking on the limitations of the body and the mind, now the opposite is happening. When you rest as the awareness, not taking ownership of what is arising, not being I am thinking, I am experiencing, I am doing, rather than just I am. Thinking is arising. I am aware of this fear arising. I am aware of this action unfolding. Rest as the awareness, and there will be no fear. There will be no anxiety. And there certainly won't be ownership of what is arising, and therefore no identification with it. So by doing this, not only will you dissolve all this suffering, but also you will dissolve what is causing the suffering, which is identification with mind and body. Identification with being this little object running around in a big world that is outside and separate from you. Now this perception itself dissolves. Now the entire universe, the entire world is within you, within awareness. The entire universe is an activity unfolding within awareness. It is the activity of awareness unfolding in awareness. And now you can rest as the awareness of that, the watcher of it, rather than identifying as one piece of the painting, one piece of the movie. Now you are the awareness of the movie. Now you are the screen on which it is playing out. And the screen has no resistance towards what is playing currently. The screen allows the drama to unfold in whichever way. The screen doesn't suffer the drama, the movie. The screen is not damaged by the movie. The screen is not affected in any way by the movie. The screen remains pristine, pure, untouched, no matter how many movies are being played on it. You are that screen. You don't have to become that screen. You don't have to attain that screen. You are it right now. With what are you aware right now? What is it that is aware in this moment? It is not the body that is aware. The body has no awareness. The body itself is perceived within awareness. The mind is not aware. Your identity, I am Sunny, that is not aware. That is itself a thought that arises in this seeing, in this awareness. Only awareness is aware. And you are already that. You sense right now that I am aware of Sunny talking. I am aware of me sitting in this room and watching this video. What is that I? That I is not the body and mind. That I is not your mental identity. That I is already awareness. And that is why it's the direct path, right? This teaching is so direct, because now we are actually recognizing and seeing that this awareness is at no distance from ourself. It is myself already. And so learn to abide as this, rather than taking on identity and identifying with what is arising in this awareness. Rest just as the awareness, pure and free. That is the way. If you want to go deeper into this and learn the process of self-inquiry and how to rest as the awareness and dissolve all this ego identification, then make sure to watch my free class down below. Okay, I'll link it in the description. But I hope this video brought you value. I will see you next time.